Hi guys, it's your girl Nadiva Valon again, and I'm back with another video about how to lay a wig that has already been used and make it look slick. You're gonna need some glue, got to be glue, a brush, a wide tooth comb, foam, a band, and a curler because I will be tonguing my hair today. Some silk press oil, a Care balm for flyaways, a clip to clip your hair out of the way, a fine tooth comb. So let's go. So first of all, what I'm going to do is put the hair back, use a clip, preferably one of the bendy clips that can go around your head and follow the shape of your head. Not a regular one, but I'll leave a link below. So what I'm doing first is making sure that the wig is placed correctly on my head. And obviously the wig has been worn before, so sometimes if you try to relay your wig, there will be strands that appear. So usually I don't try to be meticulous in putting those back in place, but usually I just cut them because it makes more sense and it is more time convenient. So I'm just applying glue now that the wig is on my head exactly where I want it. I'm applying some glue underneath. Well, it's got to be glue, but it's not real glue because it can be washed out with water. So this is my preferred glue because when I get home, I like to just pull the wig off my head, wet the front and take it off. I like to feel my scalp. So yeah, I'm applying the glue around the whole perimeter of my head and also by my ears so that it's firmly placed at the sides. And I know some of you would have had your wig installed in a salon or professionally, so your wig will still have like the styling from beforehand. Another ideal thing to do is probably wash your wig and start from fresh, but if you want me to do an in-depth video starting from fresh after it's been washed and the styling has gone, the edges are not in place anymore, just leave a comment and I'll happily do a video like that. So I'm just cutting all the strays. I'm combing down the front to make sure that it's slick. Now I'm going to take my band, put it around my head and give the hair and the glue time to mesh to my hairline. Or should I say, give it time to mesh to the front of my hairline. And once I've placed the band down, if there's any strays, this is just to get rid of the strays time. Obviously, if you have a new wig and it's your first install, you wouldn't have this problem. But if you want your reinstall that you do yourself to look nice and neat, this is a necessary step. Even some of your edges will need realigning as things have moved about. So now I'm just giving the hair a comb. I left it for a minute, went in the shower just to give it time to blend and seal. I left it for about 20 minutes. So now I am going back in with the Got To Be gel, and now I am actually styling my edges. So the key thing you need to add here is the hair mousse. The mousse allows the edges to move and go with the flow of how you want your edges to be styled. You also need to use a edge comb to get precise edges. Any strays you can just push behind at this point because the wig is firmly stuck to your head, so it's quite easy to move them out the way. So I do this on both sides. You do need patience with edges to get them the way you want them, especially if you've left quite a lot of hair out. On this occasion, I left quite a lot of hair out. Sometimes I have less dramatic edges, but this time I have quite full edges, so I had a lot to do. So I repeat that process, just neatening up the edge and also styling them with the foam. The mousse is like magic. I love it. I'll leave the details to everything I used below in the description box. So we're going back in with our band because we want to, now that we have styled our edges, we need to make that set. So now I'm going in with the real part of the hairstyle. That was just the edges, imagine that. So now I'm putting some of the silk oil onto the hair. Just put it through the hair because this is going to help the sleekness, the shine of the tong that we do. Then you have some heat protector. For this look, I didn't want really tight neat curls. I just wanted it a bit kind of not wild but free, not so tailored. Yeah, so that's the vibe I'm going for. So I used the big tooth comb to just comb through the hair after I added the products. And now I'm going to clip my hair up, take a section from the back. I take quite big sections. I use my curling wand, which I will leave in the description box. I can't remember the size, but I think it's like a medium to large one. I know it's not the largest wand, but it's a big enough wand. I'm going to go from the back up to the top and front of the head. So I'm just tonging it, and pulling hair out from the back. This is a really good wand. I think I got it from Amazon. So yeah, I'll leave the link for it in the description. When you're tonging, make sure you know the direction that you want your curls to drop. I want mine to kind of crown my face a bit, so I'm curling in a way that it will fall on my face the way I want it to, if you know what I mean. So I continue. I kept all the details in on the full process. If you prefer me to skip and go faster, just drop a comment and say you prefer a quicker video, and I'll keep that in mind. Well, by the time I get halfway through my curls, I'm always really happy. By the time I get halfway through my hair, I'm always really happy. The back middle of my head was very frustrating to tongue, but we persevere, we push through. I always bust out in song, but you guys ain't hearing me this time. For all those who are going along tonguing with me, I hope you're halfway through as well. So at this point, I was using the tongue as a straightener because the hair was just a bit thick and I needed to straighten it out a bit before tonguing it. So I did that. Yay me. So it's all coming together now. I'm just tonguing the last part right at the front of my head, at the top. And then I sprayed my hair with spritz. It's like a holding spray essentially, and it helps the curls to stay together, to keep it all together, honey. So I spray my whole head with that, and then I clip it back so I can do my makeup. Yes. And 3, 2, 1. Yes, my makeup's done now. Lovely. Then take the band off, and I use my hot comb to flatten the hair at the top, along with my Kera Care, I think it's Kera Care, wax that keeps the strays from sticking up. So I just put that at the top of my head, use my hot comb to flatten it all down so we don't look crazy now, honey. That's it. And I'm also running the hot comb along the hairline just to make sure it's looking slick and flat. Lovely. Now I'm just going to use the wide tooth comb to divide the curls a little bit, because I don't want them so together, just a little bit. Yeah, I think. Then I go back in with the thin tooth comb again. And the hot comb again. Sometimes you got to do this, you got to go back and forth, girls. You know. And it's melted and we are looking good. I'm all ready to go to the party now. Gorgeous curls, you know, step by step. Just for you girls, so make sure you try it out on your already used wig. Love y'all. Comment, subscribe, like if this video was useful. And I'll see you in my next one. Love, winner. Mwah.